As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Some things are just not made the way they used to be made. Sometimes that's a good thing. But when it comes to your next mattress, wouldn't you want a bed that has stood the test of time? Imperial Bedding, made right here in West Virginia. Double-sided design and mattress you can flip and rotate for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop putting off your search for a good night's rest and visit Delano's. See for yourself what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Beldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Beldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Beldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Beldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us. And nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Need a lift? Get back on your feet with a lift chair from Delano's Furniture. Recline, lay flat, massage, lift. Delano's has a huge selection from top name brands and will even give it a lift home with immediate delivery. Delano's Furniture.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Some things are just not made the way they used to be made. Sometimes that's a good thing. But But when it comes to your next mattress, wouldn't you want a bed that has stood the test of time? Imperial Bedding, made right here in West Virginia. Double-sided design and mattress you can flip and rotate for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop putting off your search for a good night's rest and visit Delano's. See for yourself what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Baldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Baldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Baldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Baldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us. And nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Need a lift? Get back on your feet with a lift chair from Delano's Furniture. Recline, lay flat, massage, lift. Delano's has a huge selection from top name brands and will even give it a lift home with immediate delivery. Delano's Furniture.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like. And welcome, Kingwood, West Virginia, and a beautiful shot of the Kingwood, Preston County area, and welcome to a Friday night lights football game here in Preston County as the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears travel up to face our Preston Knights. I'm Kent Foltz here with the Brazilian leg, Alex Rocha.
And like I always like to open up, it's nighttime!
Nothing better invented than football. Absolutely. Looking for a good matchup here tonight, Alex. And boy, we got a Fairmont Senior Polar Bear team coming up here that are just absolutely loaded. Won this AA championship last year against North Marion, which we've played. And, you know, they return a lot of people. And they're led by QB1, number 4, Brody Whitehair. He was an all-state player last year, and let me tell you something, that guy's got a rocket arm. He can throw a 40-yard on a dime, so we got to really shore things up in the secondary tonight.
Absolutely. I was observing their warm-ups, and it's like you said, it's nothing for him to just sling the ball up there like it's nothing. So the Knights really got to tighten up on the secondary tonight because you know they're going to be airing it out tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. They're gonna stack the box. Not a secret what they do. I talked to Coach Nick Bartik earlier today, and that's their mantra. They stack the box to begin with, and they want to see what the offense can do. And if we show we can spread the ball around the field and pass a little bit, they're gonna loosen up a little bit and give us room for run. But don't look for much room to run to begin with unless we can get some passing yards.
Right, and that's a nice shot. They have the coin toss from our drone. And I believe that I think the Knights got the coin toss there, and they like to receive the ball.
Yep, going to take the ball first as the guys shake hands in the middle of the field and getting ready to kick things off here shortly. Preston will take possession first.
And remember, Kent, every time I come up here in this booth, I keep on looking at view. What a great, beautiful sight to see. I mean, those mountains is just beautiful.
Yeah, if you haven't had a chance to come out and see a Preston game, please do. This is the last home game for a couple, and then we come back home for the Buckwheat Festival. Well, I guess for a week. Then we come back home for the Buckwheat Bowl.
Yep.
I don't know if it's called the Buckwheat Bowl, but I'm going to call it the Buckwheat Bowl. So it's going to be an interesting time for the Knights as they face a daunting schedule. And the folks from Fairmont Senior has come out in force tonight to root on their Polar Bears. They, like I said, Nick Bartow, 18 years at Fairmont Senior, 8 years as a head coach, 4 state championships. So he wants to keep that rolling. His record 76-15. And he's got a loaded roster. Yeah, I talked to him as you were there, and we talked, and he talked about, he said, we've made improvements on the line, and we've got depth. And I thought, oh, my. If you've made improvements on line, and, boy, they got some big guys up there. And some of the fellas, we've got, as I look down the roster here, 6'2", 220, 6'4", 265, 6'3", 270, 6'3", 296. Some big guys there that the Polar Bears bring out as we get ready to boot this thing off, see what the Knights can do. And we welcome you all in. Thank you for Mountain Digital Hometown TV, Tri-State Productions, and all our fine sponsors for bringing you this Preston High football action.
Right here, we're going to start this game out with the ball, so we need to set a good example in this first possession here. So let's see what our Knights can bring starting out the game.
Yeah, we got a couple additions to the roster. Some basketball players that come up, decide they wanted to throw their hat in the ring and try football. Some have played before, some haven't, but we're excited to have those guys on the Knight squad here. And here we go. As a referee blows his whistle and the kick is off, a nice boot.
He kicks this one all the way back to the 12-yard line.
That was Cody Smith on the return. All right. Knights will start out at the 23-yard line. All right. Knights start off first 10. Here we go. Manco in the backfield with Likens. Quarterback keep. Nothing doing. Number 55, that's the All-State player for the Polar Bears. Returning this year, he's a senior. Trevor Bigelow, he's 6'4", 265, makes that stop. And it'll be second down, 16. Not a great way to start for the Knights. But, we got our hands full tonight, Alex. The answer tonight is ball control, possession, and we have got to tackle like we've never tackled before on defense. Second down, 16. Early first quarter. Likens, nothing going there. Straight up the gut. And like I said, Coach Bardick, he says, we're going to stack that box, and they're going to have to pass on us to loosen us up. So he gave the game plan. And it's no secret what they do. And they're led on that defensive line by number 50. He's another All-State player, Caleb Arbogast, and he is a bulldog. Coach Bardick said he had knocked the center back into an extra point attempt, and it failed, obviously. So got to watch out. He'll get a lot of penetration. There he is, pressuring Manco. Manco throws it away. Nothing going. As you've seen Arbogast get in the backfield real quick. Brings up 4th down, 15. Cole Turner back to boot it away. And back to receive is Logan Canfield. He's another senior leader on this team, 5'11", 185. Takes a hop. Canfield gets it. Off the right side he goes. Shakes one man, two men. Finally stumbles down. About the 36-yard line, 34-yard line, I guess.
Yeah, right here is what the Knights got to watch out, because I have a feeling that they're going to try to air out the ball, start out this game.
Yeah, they show a lot of formations. They're going to empty set right now, 3 trips to the left. And they'll run the pistol, they'll run offset shotgun, a lot of positions. They're going to come out right away in an empty set. And you were right, going to air it out, screen. Tripped up. Nice job. As Brock Martin on the reception for a short gain. Brings up about 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6. Empty set again. Shotgun. Here's the gunslinger, Whitehair. Looks long, has a man. Touchdown, Polar Bears. And just like we talked about in the beginning, Alex, this guy can drop it on a dime.
And he has a lot of receivers that can run the routes and catch that ball, there's no doubt.
You see a lineup for the extra point here. 9:31, first quarter action. Polar Bears go on the board early. Cam Peschilel kicks it. Up and good for the Polar Bears, 7-0, early first quarter. And just what you don't, Coach Bardick watched film and seeing we had a little bit of inexperience in the secondary, a little bit of failures there. He took advantage of it right away.
And that's what we talked about from the get-go. Now we really need to tighten up that secondary, because they're sure going to test us. For sure, we saw that right there on that drive.
For sure. Thank you all for joining us. If you're joining us on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel, helps us bring you more Preston County activities, more Preston County events. It's a good thing to have this service from Mountain Digital Hometown TV and Tri-State Productions. As we see the Preston cheerleaders out in all their glory, looking good tonight. As we get ready to take another possession, kickoff to the Knights. Peschel kicks it away. Smith gets it up the sideline. Stop short. About the 30-yard line there. He wanted to try to turn that over up, and nothing doing there.
I saw there on the replay that he picked up at least 2 yards after the contact, so that's good news.
Yeah, Cody Smith will give you some production. He's a good player. And we got Cole Turner out wide with Smith as the Knights take their second possession in this early first quarter. Smith in motion. Fly sweep. Could not turn the corner as the Polar Bears are there and swallow him up. That's Cannon Dinger on the stop for the Polar Bears. Second, 14. And what another beautiful night. 3 great Friday nights in a row for football, Alex. I mean, my goodness, you couldn't ask for better weather.
It has been great weather for football so far. And don't forget, we had the buckwheat coming up here soon, too.
Yep, and Manco in the backfield with Likens. Likens switches sides. 2nd and 13, Manco looks. Nice catch, wow! What a great reception. By Aiden Smiddle. Welcome him back. Nice pass. That ball was on a rope right out to Smiddle. That was a great catch. I think this is Smiddle's first night back. I'm not sure, but I believe it is.
It is his very first night back.
I think at the beginning he didn't want to play one play, and then I guess just thought about it and decided to come out. So he came out late. He had to get the acclimation in for practice. Manco, 3rd and 13. Goes long, has a man, and he gets it. And it's Smiddle again. Down the sidelines as he points first down. Knights. Great throw, great route.
He put that ball only where Smiddle could get that ball, right on his outside shoulder. Beautiful throw, nice catch.
And our notes show we can do that too. You want to air it out? We can air it out a little bit. Great throw by Manco. The great job by the offensive line, giving him time.
Great presence right there.
All right, we're in business.
Well, that right there just tells that, hey, we're not going to lay down on you guys. I know you guys are state champs. We're not going to lay down. We're going to fight.
That's right. All right, first down, Knights in business. 22-yard line. There goes Likens trying. Nothing doing. As our all-state player was in on that. Logan Canfield was in on it. And number 50. That's Arbogast once again, and like I said, Arbogast, as they play this, they play a 3-4 stack, and sometimes you look at it, it almost looks like a 3-3-5, but it's a 3-4 stack defense. As you see, the corners will play up, and they do a lot of man up. They say we got a better athletes, they think, so they're gonna man up somewhat as they get their best defender on Smiddle. As they quickly find out he is the man. Oh, just miscommunication there. Probably a stop and go route. Didn't have any go on it as that pass was thrown away by Manco. And it's 3rd and 11. Turner comes back into the game. Giving Greaser a breather. And Greaser had pneumonia last week, but he looks to be okay. Turner out wide. Manco rolls. Bootleg out. Nice completion. Smith, but he loses the ball out of bounds. We're going to remain possession. Got to take care of that football. But great play design. A little bootleg action. And Smith had the reception. Lost it, but it went out of bounds. As you see on the replay. So we're showing we can test their secondary. This is a good thing.
Yes, we definitely showing right now that, hey, you guys have skills, but we have skills in heart also, and we're going to go after you. That's how the Knights are playing at this moment.
Yeah, doing a nice job. Nice game plan by Josh Sims, the offensive coordinator. Split out to the far side is Smiddle. Cole in motion. Lost the ball. Picked up. No, that was a keeper. That was just a type of read option there, I believe. And just had a little trouble with the handle there. Was Likens. And once again, Caleb Arbogast. Arbogast, I'm sorry. So that was Caleb Arbogast. He's all over the place. And he'll line up in a nose guard, the gap 1, the gap 2I, whatever you would like to call it. He'll slip over, but right now he's playing on the nose as they play this 3-4 stack defense. Gets a lot of pressure, quick out. Try to set up a screen there for Likens, nothing doing.
Again, number 50, Arbogast, giving pressure to Manco there, and he had a hard time getting to his receiver.
Yeah, just not enough time to do anything. We've got our hands full with Arbogast. As it brings up 3rd and 11, 6 minutes in this first quarter. Once again, a beautiful night for football. Out wide is Smith and Smittle. Slot, Cole. Looking for Smittle. Fade. Intercepted in the end zone. Good coverage. Not a bad thrown ball.
Number 6, Rudy Carrillo, intercepted that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, nice job. And as the Knights did move the ball, the good news is we did flip the field. So Fairmont Senior, they're going to have to work extra hard here as they start on the 15-yard line.
Well, that's a good thing because now they're starting at the 15. They're not starting all the way over here at the 45, 50. So that's positive. That's positive right there.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was wondering, why are they putting that on the 15? It should go on the 20. So I thought maybe there's a rule change I wasn't aware of. I don't know.
That's a great aerial view right there from a drone right there. Wow, look at that.
Beautiful shot by Terry Cochran. I believe he's in charge of the drone action. Off tackle, here he goes, number 8. Down the sideline, pushed out.
Damani Johnson.
Yeah, Damani Johnson takes that ball off tackle, nothing fancy.
Senior, 5'8", 168 pounds. He's a speedster.
Yeah, he's got some wheels on him. They have a bevy of running backs they're going to use tonight. Chris Wilson, number 21. Damani Johnson. And here we go. 1st and 10 for the Polar Bears. They're in business real quick, almost to the 50. Pistol. Nothing doing. Great tackle by the Knights. Bottled him up. A little play action off that pistol. Looking to hit pay dirt again. Looking to air it out. Nothing doing. Great job, Knights, bottling him up. Great coverage. He had nowhere to go with the ball. He had to tuck it and run.
32, Kilkenny on that tackle there. Nice tackle, nice wrap.
2nd and 9. Again, Whitehair looking. He's got a man. Great job. Turner knocks it away. It's intercepted. Wow, did you see that? Tipped by Turner. And hey, Cole's been abused a little bit this year.
Yes.
He's let some things get by. What a way to redeem yourself. Great job, Turner.
Great
with
concentration.
The tip.
Great concentration for the Knights.
The interception.
Number 16 for the Knight. Greaser.
Yeah, glad to have him back in good form.
Wow.
Yeah, Whitehair just thought he could take it like it was nothing and aired it out. And, boy, what a great job by Cole Turner.
Well, all that was like basketball, a tip. You tip to the other player just puts it in.
That was great. Now, you're right. Tip drills, they work. Yeah, and I'm sure Preston does those, and they really do work. Here we go. Preston back in business. 1st and 10, 5:06 remaining in this first quarter. Out wide is Smith. Turner in the slot. Manco tries to keep it, just nothing going. Got a few there. Got a few. Fighting, scrapping, clawing. And, to some folks watch it, say, why do we keep doing it if it's not working? You have to. You have to keep, because number 1, eventually something's going to pop open. Number 2, it keeps the defense honest.
That's right.
You can't just sit there and air it out the whole game, expect to have. And I don't think we're going to have much on the perimeter, so I think Coach Deep and Coach Josh Sims, the offensive coordinator, I think they got a good philosophy there. Yeah, we've got to run. We've got to try to run.
Yes, Keep it to the inside, like you said. Keep it to the inside, then eventually the outside will open.
We got to get a body on Arbogast there as he's just pushing away. He's screened out to Smith. And just too much speed getting to the ball. Bunch of polar bears in on that tackle, Alex.
Yeah, number 8, the Ben Johnson, the first one to get to him.
3:58 and turning, first quarter. 7-0 polar bears.
That brings up 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3. Let's see what the coaches dial up here. And after this play, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Alex. We're so grateful for these folks. They believe in this. They believe in Preston High sports and the value it brings to youngsters. 3rd and 3. Here we go. Manco keeps.
It looks like he might have gotten like 2 yards on that play, Kent.
We'd like to thank our major sponsors. Fourth and 2, Cole Turner back to punt. Our major sponsors, Prodigy, Mon, Preston Memorial, and Shop and Save. We sure do appreciate those folks for sticking by Preston High Sports. Turner boots it, rolls over about the 48-yard line. 40, they're going to call it 49. 49-yard line. 2:38 remaining, first quarter. 7-0 polar bears so far. Alex, Knights are hanging tough. Gave up a long bomb end zone. We came right back, did one of our own, did 2 of our own, got it down in the 20 and near the red zone, and then just threw that interception fade route in the end zone. And but 7-0, you got to feel good if you're Preston's coach, Coach Deep, and say, hey, you know what? We're flipping the field a little bit. We're holding these guys. We're covering good. And that last interception by Greaser was outstanding, and the outstanding coverage by Cole Turner. All right, so the Polar Bears are in business. 1st and 10. Whitehair looking, scrambling. He's pursued. He runs out of bounds about the 40-yard line. Now they're going to call it the 38.
Easton Hayes made sure that he didn't go any further there. Go out of bounds.
Yeah, we want to welcome Easton to the Preston Night program. He's one of the basketball guys that decided to come over and play a little football. Yeah, he's wearing number 30 tonight. Getting some immediate action. Throw him right in the fire. Now, these guys have been practicing. They have to practice a certain number of days, of course, to be eligible. But, boy, this is your first high school action. You'd be really excited, I believe. And I'm sure he is. And that was a great job tracking down Whitehair. Off tackle. Boy, lots of space there. And there he goes.
And that was number 23, Chris Wilson.
Yeah, I think he wears 21, but yeah.
Yeah, 21, that's my bad, 21, Chris Wilson. But that was a good run, though. He had a lot of blocks in front of him.
Yeah, boy, the seed just opened up there. You just seen the green grass. There was nothing on that side, so Polar Bears doing an excellent job blocking on the perimeter. As Whitehair back with Johnson in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Looking, dumps it to the all-state receiver, Dinger. He dances his way down to the 3-yard line. As we see the replay here, Dinger, like I say, he's a first-team all-state player from a year ago. Now, Fairmont Senior has jumped up from AA to AAA this year. I asked Coach Bardick what he thought of that, and he says nothing's really changed. We're playing the same teams basically, and of course the schedule was already made. All right, 2nd and 1. Johnson in the end zone, touchdown, Polar Bears. Nothing fancy. Give the ball to the man. Let him go.
Look at that aerial view of the high school there, Kent. Isn't that beautiful?
Sure is. Nice shot. All right, so we're going to get an extra point attempt here. Number 44, Peschel, boots it in, and the Polar Bears go up 14-0 over the Knights. Minute 43, first quarter. So, what do you think, Alex?
Well, like I said, we still have less than 2 minutes in the first quarter, so we got a long game to go. So only down 14-0. So the Knights already proven that they can move the ball, and they also proven that they can stop their passing. So just tighten up on the run a little bit. That long run to the right kind of hurts a little bit there.
Yeah, they had a couple nice runs on that drive, and the Polar Bears are going to really shore up on Smittle after you make 2 great catches. And so we've got to get creative on the offensive side. As the lights come on.
Now we can say Friday Night Lights.
Now we can say Friday Night Lights. It was getting a little dark out there.
It was. I could hardly see anything until they turned the lights on. I thought maybe they didn't pay the electric bill this month.
All right, so 14-0, Polar Bears up. Like I say, Coach Bardick of Fairmont Senior, 76-15, 18 years at that school. Isn't that amazing? 18 years he played there. He went to school there, obviously, and he was an assistant coach, and he's been a head coach for 8 years, 4 state championships. So the Knights have their hands full here. So we've got to make something positive happen on this next possession. Boots it away. Short kick. Bounces off of
that would be number 17 for the Knights. Aiden
Strasser couldn't handle it initially, but he did recover. The Knights will start about 13-yard line. All right, 1st and 10. And if you haven't, like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us financially be able to do this as far as bringing you more activities. Manko thrown down, and that's going to be, they're going to call it down about the 1-yard line as they're going to give him forward progress.
Again, that was Caleb Arbogast putting the pressure on him.
Yeah, we got to get 2 bodies on him. The only problem with that is you put 2 bodies on him, they got another guy. It's going to be replacing him. So, but we got to do something with Arbogast. Second and 21, clock ticking fast, 50 seconds and counting. Long way to go. We dug ourselves a bit of a hole here. We've got to come up with something. Manko looks, throws it long, out of bounds.
There was a little bit of contact in the end of that play, but the ball, I believe, was uncatchable. That's why he didn't throw that flag.
Yeah, it was a good coverage. Good coverage by the Polar Bears.
And that stops the clock with 40 seconds on the first quarter.
Wind picking up here a little bit as there's a beautiful moon to my right here. Just looks magnificent. The hills of Preston County in our view. And it's 3rd down, 22. What do you dial up here? Is there a 3rd down, 22 play? We'll see. Under, Smith can't handle it. Incomplete. And boy, we're in trouble here because we've got to boot this ball away, and he's down. I believe that's Smith.
I believe that's what it is.
Yeah, Smith is down. Took a hard hit. The pass was just a little bit behind him, I do believe. He was open. He had room to run. And they're just stretching his leg out. It might be a cramp. And I believe it is. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight, Tri-State Productions. Up here next to us, Alex, Brad the Hitman Hart. He's on top of his game tonight. John McGettigan down below us on the field camera. Terry Cochran running the RoboCams. Also production coordinating Terry Cochran. Air One, Dan Sims. And also Mountain Digital Service ex-producer Denise Blake. Now, Steve has bought this big fancy van. He's got more money than God. You know that. I mean, he just did nothing. He just walks in and takes it. Yeah, he just how much you need? He don't even worry about it. He just throws it down. I'm just teasing. But no, he made a sacrifice actually buying this van, gave up his primary vehicle to have this production van. Have you seen inside of this van?
Yes, I have.
This is incredible stuff, man. We got a true mobile studio here he can take anywhere. So we thank that. We thank for Denise Blake. Denise, thank you so much for what you do. Keep the home fires burning and keeping Steve straight as Smith makes his way off the field. Like to see that.
Well,
just cramping up, I believe.
Well, he stopped at the store. He was showing me that van, and he's telling me that he went there and liked that van. He liked what he saw. He said, "I'm going to get that. I just got it." I said, "No, he didn't get it. Your wife got it for you."
Yeah, that's right. As we looked at the Preston crowd there. Nice turnout here again on a Friday night. Last home game for a week, and then we come back for the Buckwheat Bowl. What I'm going to call a Buckwheat Bowl. It's Thursday. I believe it's around 4 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. Cole punts, partially blocked. Takes a Fairmont senior bounce backwards, and that's going to put them, way in business about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, he got a little bit of a fingertip on that, but not much.
And we thank you all for joining us here tonight. Beautiful night. If you haven't had a chance to come out and watch a football game here at Knight Stadium, please do. Wonderful, good food, concession stand, wonderful atmosphere, good friends and family, and the Preston Crazies are in force down in the corner as we get ready. Whitehair, empty set again. They went almost a lot of empty set. Whitehair drops, looking, man open. Wow, what a fingertip grab, and that's a score. And great job. Number 5, Brock Martin. He's a senior, 6 foot, 180 pounds. That ball was behind him. He just fingertip grabbed it off the turf. And once again, Peschel out to kick the extra point. And I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Nothing worse than getting called the wrong name. Peschel, I believe that's what it's called. Peschel, how you pronounce it. And he boots it through. Nice kicker. As the Fairmont Senior Polar Bears take a big 21-0 lead over the Knights, stick around. Knights never give up. I'm telling you, we're going to fight to the end, and that's what I like about these guys. I've seen many games over the years with Preston, and they just give up. They're done. They're demoralized. They start arguing. Not these guys. Coach Deep is building something here, and it takes something. It takes something, takes time and patience. 23 seconds remaining the first quarter.
Just while you're still waiting for the kickoff here, just by looking on my left here on the replay monitor, looks like Steve Blake really sharpened up the image because, that is beautiful, beautiful shots.
Yeah, these guys do a wonderful job all the way around. Doing many events, like Buckwheat Festival. These guys are going to be busy this Buckwheat Festival.
Yes.
They do a wonderful job. All the parades and doing the the livestock judgings and everything that goes with the Buckwheat Festival, a long tradition. And boys, what a blessing for those that can't get out. You know, and then football and basketball broadcasts, family that lives around anywhere around the world can tune in and watch this. It's a beautiful, wonderful gift, and we thank them for bringing us that. All right, Peschel getting ready to boot it off. Nice kick. That's Smith fighting over the 25, about the 26-yard line. All right, we'll see what the Knights can dial up here, Alex. Got to get something going here. I don't know that we're going to be allowed too many long shots, but I think that middle, that little quick in route, I think that's open. Don't think we're going to get much on the screens, anything like that takes time. We're going to have to get creative here.
Yeah, that screen, it just takes too much time to develop.
1st and 10, Knights at the end of this first quarter, last play of the first quarter. Manko rolls. Tried to set up a mid-screen. Got a few yards there. We'll take it.
That was a good pickup right there.
Yep.
We'll take 6 yards on that.
That was to Smith, I do believe.
It was. That was Smith.
End of the first quarter. We're going to go to commercial breaks. We'll be back shortly. Hey, before we do that, we'd like to thank Prodigy Fiber to the Home. Appreciate this Preston County owned company bringing you lightning fast service. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital, Vandalia Health Network. Friendly, fast, efficient service here locally. You don't have to travel to get good health care. And Shop and Save with stores in Reedsville, Kingwood, Terrata, and the new shop they're opening in Oakland, Maryland. Fast, good service, good, friendly, helpful people, a wonderful deli. Shop at Shop and Save. So as we watch the drone view here of Preston Knight Stadium, we're down 21-zip. What's the answer here, Alex? What do we need to do?
We got to remember, we are playing last year's state champion, okay? So you know they got talent, they got numbers, they got skills. So just don't hang your head, just keep on playing. Just play ball, have fun. You know, work on things that you need to work on. That's all you got to do.
Okay, let's see if they do that. 2nd and 5. Manko rolls opposite side. Nice pass, deflected. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5. Manko rolling to his opposite side, and boy, that was a good coverage by Dinger. He almost come up that interception. As we watched the replay on that and seen that, wow, Dinger closed fast. He's an all-state player, number 10 for the Polar Bears.
Yeah, after the throw and catch, Smith has become a defender then, because he almost could have took that the other way.
Yeah, it was close. It was. So it's 3rd and 5. We need a first down desperately. 2nd quarter action here at Knight Stadium. Out to the field on this side is Smith. Turner in the slot. Smiddle wide to the boundary. Again, Manko rolls, doesn't see anything, takes it across to the 35.
Number 55 for the Polar Bears, Trevor Bigelow.
4th down, 4 yards to go. What do you do?
Well, right here, they might go for this. I don't know.
I would.
I mean, why not?
At this point, yep, 21, you got to make something happen.
Yeah, like we said earlier, now, right here, play ball, work on things. This is a perfect opportunity here to work on things right here.
I love Smith on that out route. Let's see what they dial up. He's too close to the boundary here to timeout Preston. He's too close to the boundary to do that, but like that little, we've done that in the past, and it's a nice, we do a little play action rollout, hit Smith with a little 5-yard gainer. That can happen. So the Knights 0-2 on the season. Heartbreaker to Hampshire. First game of the, what a great game. 2 overtimes. Just tremendous game. The Knights fought back from that one, if you remember.
Yes, we came back 3 scores down to tie the game and go in overtime. So that means a lot whenever you're 3 scores down at this level to come back, tie it up, go in overtime, double overtime. But unfortunately, we just didn't come out to win. But they played their hearts out.
Yeah, and next week, North Marion came in and handled us last week rather pretty handedly. Now, we did play them tough for the first half, and then it just got out of hand real quick, and that's how football goes. It just seems to steamroll once it starts, especially with a quality team. And officiating tonight's Dan Harbaugh. He's the referee. The umpire's Tom Dodd. The line judge would be Garrett Conaway. And the head lineman's Joe Jett. Field judge Tyler Hall. Side judge Gary Bajornia. Tried to set up another screen, nothing doing.
That was just a little too hard out of his hand, too fast, and they didn't give the receiver enough time to turn to get that ball.
Yeah, there was some space, I do believe, there that you got to put a little touch on that. You know, that's easy to say when I don't have a 285 guy in my face.
Right, like number 55 or 50.
Yeah. So they are big. This is like a small college offensive and defensive line the Polar Bears bring up here, and I'm not kidding. And some of these guys, that's big college size. So here we go, double shot. Whitehair barks out the signal, looks over to the sidelines. Sweep, 21, Johnson, over the left side, right side, left side, way down the field. I don't even know which way I'm going. They're moving so fast. It's left side with Johnson. Boy, they've had a lot of luck off that, you know, just that little handoff, and you're going to take it off tackle and go. Double shot, Whitehair looking for it all, scrambling, moving. He's down to the 15, 10, 5, but there is a flag, and that's usually a holding. We've got a Knight down.
Yeah, that looks like a holding on them.
We got a Knight down. He wasn't moving there for a while. It was scary. Whew, he rolled over. Yeah, holding against the Polar Bears. As the real concern right now is the Knight that's down on the ground. You know, I pray for our guys every time we hit the field. I really do. And football is a wonderful, wonderful game. But it can be a violent game. It can be hard-hitting, and some things can happen. So I always say a prayer for these guys. Remember them.
But it was a good sign to see him moving around there, so that's usually a good sign.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right. There's no panic over there down on the field, so everything will be good. You know, and depth is something the Knights really are concerned about. We don't have a lot of depth at quarterback position, and he gets up and
looks like that's number 10. Looks like Manco. That's Manco.
No, Manco's 11. Come on, Alex.
It's dark in here. I can't see that.
It is dark in here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We don't have they paid their light bill, but they didn't.
Sorry. That was Calhoun.
Calhoun.
Number 10 is Calhoun.
Okay. Calhoun, we like to see him get up and at it. But it is dark in here. I didn't really notice until you said it. I'm like, geez, it is. All right, Polar Bears, 1st and 20. Reverses field. Reverses, and he's going to take it in, but another flag comes out. We're going to have a legal block on Johnson over here on this right side.
Is it going to be a holding or block in the back?
I think it's going to be a legal block, what we used to call clipping, or yeah, it's called illegal block in the back. So that's going to come back for sure. As we got 10-19, second quarter action here at Knight Stadium.
Yes, when he reversed his field, he got held. One of our Knights got held.
They called holding. Okay, that was Navon Jones on the carry, number 11. He's a senior. Boy, he showed some speed there as he took it to this right side, reversed field, took it all the way to the house, but it came back. And it's at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 20, 1st and goal. No, 1st and 20. They can make a first down. I don't know how that's possible. They're at the 20-yard line. The first down stick, maybe he's just didn't lay his stick down. Whitehair looks. Got the man. Touchdown. That's Cannon Dinger on the catch. The All-State player just turns around.
Right open, right in the middle of the field.
Just a seam route. Great throw. I think this Polar Bear team is going to make some hay at AAA. I don't think they're just a AA team. And we used to wonder in basketball all the time, how's this team a team of AA? It doesn't go by that. It goes by school size and some other factors. As you know, Preston has now, what a boot. That was Canfield, kicked it through. But Preston is now a AAA team instead of a Quad A team. And the Polar Bears have been brought up to a AAA from AA. So they kind of tweaked that. Kind of common sense is kind of kicked in here. With the new classifications, though, that was just normal for Fairmont Senior to go up to AAA. All right, so it's 10-13, 28-0. Hey, Preston, you know, if you look down their schedule, Alex, we play the who's who of high school football. I mean, pretty much. Bridgeport University, Woodrow Wilson out of Beckley. You know, in my opinion, you know, and then, you know, of course, RCB, which Fairmont Senior beat RCB 50-0, I think. So, yeah, so, but anyway, RCB is a good team, and this Fairmont Senior squad is just outstanding. But we gotta work on the schedule. You know, I'm not splitting hairs here, I hope, but you know, we've got to work on this schedule. We've got to, and you might say, well, yeah, but how are we going to make the playoffs if we drop down? Well, let's worry about building a program. Let's build a program, and let's get. I'm not saying schedule cupcakes, but let's lighten this thing up a little bit. Let these guys learn some success. My opinion.
Confidence. Get some confidence.
Yeah, my opinion, but you know what they say about opinions.
Right.
Here we go. Kickoff deep. Smith picking his way. Gang tackled. Nice return by Smith. About the 28-yard line.
Number 6, Carrillo brought him down at the 28-yard line. But that was a good return, though. I mean, he got the ball all the way back at the 15, and he had a pretty good return.
Yeah, when I played high school football, we were single A. I look at these guys, I go, oh my gosh, what would I have done if I played guys this size?
It would be like us junior high playing college.
Yeah, so, all right, Whitehair back, or Manco back rather, wide open, Smittle catches it, across the 35, down to the 32-yard line again, going to the well, and I think we've got something here with this connection of Manco and Smittle.
Beautiful, beautiful ball throwing, good concentration from by Smittle, and cradled the ball. That's all he had to do. Big pickup.
Yeah, Aiden's just a natural receiver. You know, I'm sure he played a little Pee Wee football. I don't even know, but he hasn't played a lot of football to my knowledge. And he played last year, I believe. Yeah, he did. He played last year. But man, he just runs good routes. Just has a knack, and sometimes you just have that. And great throw by Manco. One that just streaks down the sideline. Manco barks out signals. Smith flies sweep, nothing doing, swallow it up. That's another slow developing thing they're not going to bite on. They get too much penetration, so loss of yards after that positive pass and catch.
Yeah, 55 and number 50. They cause too much havoc in the backfield for that to develop, because it takes a little while for that to develop. If they are in the backfield that quickly, it's not going to happen.
Nah,
it's not going to happen.
They're just experienced. Yeah, here we go. They're senior laden. A lot of all-state players, and just taking advantage of our maybe a little bit of inexperience. I think size-wise we can hold our own, but these are guys that have a lot of experience. As Coach Bardick plays that 3-4 stack. Manco in trouble, throws it away. Wise decision. Really surprised he didn't get intentional grounding on that. I don't think anyone was over there, and he certainly wasn't out of the tackle box.
Yeah, the nearest player to him there was number 1, which was Colton, but he was way out of the area there.
All right, brings up 3rd and 14, 8:41 to go in the second half, or the second quarter rather. 28-0.
And there you take a good look at our cheerleaders. These girls, I mean, they work hard. They're tough girls.
Yes, they do. They look sharp, and they do a wonderful job. Yeah, just flipped out to Smith, couldn't handle it. Had a bit of room there. I think we caught him off surprise there. Had a little room to run, just couldn't hook up on that.
That pass just came out a little too hot for him.
Fourth and 14. I think we're going to, see what happens here. We should go for it. We're in a good position. I'm sure we will. 4th and 14, 8:39 remaining. Second quarter. Polar Bears up big, 28-0. Don't count the Knights out yet. Look for some points here as we try to convert this 4th and 14. Polar Bears showing heat. Bringing one guy on a blitz, and they get him. Back at the 45-yard line. They brought one off the edge, did a little stunt move inside, it looks like. No, he just came straight up. Manco didn't have a chance.
That was number 40 for the Polar Bears. He just came crashed to the line. Didn't give Manco no chance to get out of harm's way there.
So the Polar Bears take over at the 45. Offset shotgun, Whitehair, the all-state player, led his team to a state championship last year in one of the game of the century against North Marion, won on a last-second play by Fairmont senior to give Coach Bardick his 4th state championship. Timeout. by the referee. The line judge calls a timeout. Equipment, I think it's equipment malfunction down there by the, I had to get something straight on a Knights player. And here we go, 1st and 10 for the Polar Bears, 45-yard line. Duels out to the left. Single wide receiver to the right. Whitehair hands it deep, tackled, put down, wrapped up. Great penetration by the Knights as Johnson got that ball and was brought down.
By number 7, the Knights, Likens. Does a great effort to get behind, get back there, wrap his legs, don't let go, and got him for a loss.
Yeah, look for Likens to be shooting lots of gaps tonight as he comes from that middle, that Mike linebacker position. Whitehair looking, has a man, and it's Gringer tackled high down to the 18-yard line. What a great pass by Whitehair, and Dinger hooking up. Experienced duo.
Number 17 for the Knights.
Great pass by Whitehair. Dinger ran a great route. A little skinny post, I believe, and he just hit him in stride. Great tackle. Out to Dinger, stopped. All right, so it brings up 1st and 10. The Polar Bears marching once again. 7:25 and counting. Second quarter. Beautiful night here in Preston County. Empty set for Whitehair. They do this a lot. They got trips out to the right. Whitehair looking, had a man, overthrew him. Yeah, Coach Bardick told us, they're a split run pass team. Now, we've seen more passes tonight than runs, and my thinking is he wants to continue to work on his team, work on his passing game. All right, we got the pistol formation here from Fairmont Senior on a 2nd and 7. Whitehair keeps it over the 5, touchdown. Polar Bears, boy, they are loaded. They can do it all, inside, outside, down the field. Be interesting to see them, what they do this year as they go through their schedule. Like I said, Bardick has 4 state championships. I want to say national championship. I got my head in college football all the time. I call option played RPOs and all that. But anyway, Bardick is working on his team. Experienced coach, been in the football business a long time. He's going to get some guys in there. He's going to get some backups in there soon, I'm sure. But as Fairmont Senior takes a 35-0 lead over the Preston Knights.
Yes, but the Polar Bears, their offensive line, these guys are just pushing like it's nothing, and you can tell the difference in the size of them. Yeah,
for sure.
And we have to, unfortunately, tighten up the secondary because that's what they'll key in one. The secondary, they got to tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, they can hit you every way. They can hit you off tackle, they can hit you up the gut. And then when you start closing, trying to load the box, they'll go over your head. Quite a talented program from Fairmont. They're 2-0 on the season. Big wins over Lewis County and RCB. As RCB, we don't have Lewis County this year, but we do play RCB. As there's 7 minutes in the second quarter.
Number 44, Pascal, ready to boot it again.
I know we're butchering his last name.
I know I am.
I think it's Peschel. Let's go with Peschel.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right, Peschel gets ready to boot it off. Knights continue to work on their game. Unique situation, Preston High, big county spread out. So if I live in the far end of the county, if I want to play football, I'm going to get home about 8:30, 9 o'clock at the best. So I got to do my schoolwork. So that's been the struggle, building that and building interest. Smith picks it up, tries to turn the corner. He does. Smith down to the 30, the 40. He's across the 50. Cuts it back, loses the ball, but it goes into the hands.
Number 22 for Preston.
Rogers was there. I believe it was Romy and Rogers. That's what, wow. We're watching a replay of that, and this is incredible. Yeah, number 23 made that, Alex, and great return by Smith.
I don't know if he lost the ball, if he pitched the ball back.
No, he didn't pitch it. I think it was popped out of his gut there, and I think a hat got on it.
Yeah, 23, Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers was on the spot.
But at first I thought he just pitched it back, but let's call it that. If he did, that was a heads-up play.
No, he didn't. He didn't. It was a hat on the ball, and Rogers was on the spot, and they're going to call something down here.
But regardless, though, it was a great return. Now that was great.
Yeah, we'll take it. Knights desperate to make something happen. Likens in the backfield with Manco. What I appreciate from this coaching staff tonight, they're taking care of Manco's health. You know, they really are. He touches the ball a lot, and he's going to run some, but they're rolling him out just like they're doing now. A man, Likens, gets it in the flat. Nice pickup, Knights. Good job. Good design play. I like him on that. I like him on the green grass side of the field because he's an athlete. Manco, I'm speaking of.
He hit Likens on that pass.
Yep, Likens picks up about 5 yards. Called.
That's the toss. I think it's about, well, I thought it was 5, but they're going to call it 4.
They're going to mark him down at the 26. And second 6. So the Knights have had some success moving the ball. Yeah, we've done some really, which surprised me, we aired it out a good bit. And Smittle, wow, what a great addition to the Knights. Manco, Likens in the backfield, shotgun. Manco looks, keeps, up the middle he goes, and he's an athlete. Lets him go over the 5, the 10, down to the 1 yard line, and they're going to call a late hit on that. They're going to call a late hit. We're going to be at the inch yard line. What a great run.
That's going to be a late hit. Late hit.
You know, I'm not sure what they called on that. As I watched the replay, I didn't see it.
Excessive?
I didn't see it. Maybe we'll see what happens here. Great camera work by our crew here.
Well, just watching the gesture of the referees, what they were saying is almost like he grabbed by the back of the, and drove into the ground.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. They're going to wave the flag off, no penalty. So the ball is going to be spotted 2 yard line. Great awareness by Manco. Man, he's just getting a lot of experience. I mean, you can just see him grow game by game. He said, I am not going to eat this dirt again, man. I'm tucking and going, baby. And off he went. Showed his athleticism right at the middle of the field. And here go the Knights. Now this is, you know, you don't want to lose 5 yards here, and they're going to bring the heat. Here they come. Manco has trouble with the snap, and we certainly did. Like to see under center there, just push your way through. Try. I know they're a big line, but
I know number 50. That's what got him. I mean, he goes to that line just so easily. We got to do something with him.
Okay, so we at the 5-yard line, we lost 3 on that play. So not always lost. Like to see Manco roll out a little bit more on this wide side, even though it's his opposite hand. I think he can make some hay over there and head for that corner. It's 5:07, second quarter. Again, really want to thank our camera crew, Brad the Hitman Hart, John McGettigan, Dan Sims, and Terry Cochran on the RoboCams. Manco, low snap, rolls, looks back across. It definitely was there. No hookup. Brings up third down, and we've got a Knight shooken up. What a great gesture by one of the Polar Bear players. Really have some concern for his opponent.
Yeah, they had 3 Polar Bear, but that's Turner. He gets up. He's okay. He just shook up a little bit.
He's tougher than woodpecker lips. I mean, he's been through it. So, glad to see Cole get up, walk off the field. As the Knights desperately need a score here. Second quarter action here at Knight Stadium.
Yeah, we need something positive before this half.
Yeah, a lot can happen. You put a score in here, you just really start believing in yourself and your team. It's a long season, a loaded schedule, too loaded in my opinion. But loaded schedule nonetheless. We can get some things done this year. All right, H back. Here we go. Manco off to Likens. Not much, if any. .429 counting.
They're going to say he lost a yard in that play. But
brings up 4th and 6, and we're going to try to get something on the board here as Turner comes out to kick this field goal. Alex Rocha, former kicker here at Preston High. What was you thinking when you went out to kick? Did you try to block everything out? Did you?
You have to. I mean, you have to, but still you're thinking about it.
Turner, what a great kick, up and good, puts the Knights on the board. Hey, we wanted a touchdown, we'll take 3.
Again, it's positive. This is positive. Yeah, what I like so far, even though who they're playing, you know, the caliber team that they're playing, hey, they're fighting. They're not giving up. They're still playing ball. They're passing the ball very well. I mean, unbelievably well.
Yeah, I mean, you can take away big positives already out of this game and say, wow, we played one of the best teams in the state. No question. Not named Martinsburg. One of the best teams in the state. And we can throw the ball. Now, you can't just throw the ball. You've got to create some running game because, you know, obvious reasons. But when you have a deep threat potential, that changes a defensive scheme against you. You know, they want to start backing off now. They can't load the box. They got to put an extra defensive back. Got to do some cover 4 on you and stuff like that. But that's the positive for me. I'm like, wow. And Aiden Smiddle's been huge tonight.
Oh, my goodness. Every play that he's been involved has been positive.
As far as long balls go, Manco's right up there. You know, Whitehair maybe not quite as on target, but he can throw it. He can get some air under it. He's got a knack for where the receiver's going to go. As Turner gets ready to boot it off to the Polar Bears. Thank you all for joining us. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. It helps the channel, helps our growth, helps us do more things in the county. Short kick. Canfield, there he goes, up the middle. He stopped. Brought down by Cole Turner.
See, when you're a kicker, sometimes like that, you're the last guy to beat. If they beat you, somebody fast like him, he's gone.
So did you ever save a game-winning, or not game-winning, did you ever save a touchdown?
Well, I got plowed because I was a kicker, a small guy. I got plowed, but I stopped him because he tripped over me.
Right, well, you did your job. All right, pistol formation from the Polar Bears. Keeper, Whitehair, around the corner, down the sidelines, no contain there. He steps out of bounds about the 20. No, they're going to call it way down about the 10-yard line. And Whitehair shows you what he can do with his feet. We've seen his arm. Now we're watching him on the move. And that's a read option play. He's got the option to hand it to Johnson. He sees there's no contain on the outside. He keeps it. Around the corner he goes.
And after the play, they're calling a face mask on Knights, which is going to push them, pin him back farther.
Yeah, going to push the Polar Bears up to about the 10-yard line. First and goal. Polar Bears. Whitehair steps up to the line. In that pistol formation, they run that. They run a lot of empty sets. They'll run dual shotgun. Whitehair keeps it again, reverses field. Tackled, good job, good pursuit by Likens. As he just tracks Whitehair down. Whitehair tried to reverse field. As you watch, Likens, what a machine Likens is. As he could play on any team in the state and have success.
Yes, for him to get Whitehair the way he did, I mean, you know he got some wheels because Whitehair got some wheels.
I saw Likens at I think it was a Pee Wee baseball game, and I was like, dang, oh, he got muscle on muscle. I said, man, you look great. And he's a nice young man. Very polite, and used to come to the gym when we had that. Really good citizen. Pass, Whitehair. They're going to call it a touchdown. Thought he was down to 1. He wasn't. That's number 81. Yeah, that's Trey Cumberledge. Trey Cumberledge. He's a basketball player, 6'3", 187 pounds. And Coach Bardick was talking about him. He decided to come out. He's a basketball player. He decided to come out for football, and he's been an explosive play guy for the Polar Bears. And Bardick is glad to have him as the kick is low, hits the referee, and obviously is no good. All right, so 2:44, second quarter action here at Knight Stadium. Polar Bears from Fairmont Senior 41, the Knights 3. So tonight, you know, they've created a lot of space here, Alex, and geez, it's not that we've tackled terribly bad. We've had some missed tackles, but man, they are just sealing the outside edge and running off tackle on us, and the air game's working for them. So they've got it all clicking tonight.
Yes, they'll find it on the wide open receivers. They'll find the seams, and of course that outside. I mean, there's so much speed the Polar Bear has on the outside. It's hard to contain that.
Yeah, it is. This is a good team, really good team.
Yeah, like we talked earlier. I mean, you got to remember we were playing this state champion from last year. I mean, these guys obviously they have a lot of guys coming back from last year. I mean, they lost a few, but I'm sure that a lot of those guys played together over the years. So the talent and the chemistry is there. So that's not going to go away.
Yeah, well, Coach Bardick, like I said, he said they've improved their offensive line. I thought, they lost some guys, but man, they got 4 All-State players on this squad.
Yeah, usually that's what happens, especially in your offensive line. You lose like either most or all of your offensive line, then you got to rebuild, and not in this case.
Yeah, now next year's going to be a bit of a rebuild or reload for him, as they've got this is a senior-laden team. All right, kicked, returned by Cash Jenkins, the junior wide receiver, taking his shot at turn one back.
Well, and this is what I would do. I mean, I'm not saying that, Preston night is not the night, but right here is where you get some experience in. Even though it's before second half, but hey, let's get these young guys get some experience in.
All right, Wildcat formation by the Knights coming out. Likens as the Wildcat. Keeper bounces it outside over the 25, the 30, 32, 33-yard line. Nice pickup by Likens. Great blocking by the Knights on the outside. And great job by Likens popping it out.
Number 3 and number 10 forced him out of bounds on that one. But it's good. That's a first down for the Knights. We'll take that.
I like to see, every team that comes in that watches film, they key on Likens, and I like to see him have success. It's been hard sledding for him. Again, Likens right up the gut, plowing his way, nothing doing. As you just watch that polar bear line just devour the interior.
It's always 55 or 50.
Yeah, Big Lud, like I said, the All-State player, 55. He was an All-State guy, I'm sure. Yeah, Big Low. Yep, All-State guy. Not the biggest of their interior guys, but one of the most skilled. Likens again. 3 Wildcats in a row. Brings up 3rd and 10. As the Polar Bears 41, Preston Knights 3. On this beautiful, beautiful Preston County night. Love this time of year. My favorite time of year. Absolutely, football season. I don't even call it fall. Football season.
Fall, football.
And my wife knows. She just says, here we go. I don't watch pro football. College football, high school football. Swallowed up by guess who? Arbogast just blew through the line. So, yeah, 3 months out of the year, Alex, I'm like Saturdays and Friday. Now, college football's on 3 or 4 nights a week, and I love it. And she watches with me. She likes it. So we have a good time.
That's good. I watch football myself once in a while. But I'm into the pro, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I like the pros. I mean, I like my Steelers. I'm sorry.
Well, I just I can't watch that much football. I can't in good conscience
watch
pro football. I mean, that's crazy. It's 2 or 3 days, 4 or 5 nights a week. I just have no family life. So I just said, you know what? I'm just going to watch college football. Love the tradition. As Likens takes the knee, and they're going to end this half. And we thank you all for joining us again. Like and subscribe to our channels as we come back after this commercial break for our second half action. Please join us.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Some things are just not made the way they used to be made. Sometimes that's a good thing. But when it comes to your next mattress, wouldn't you want a bed that has stood the test of time? Imperial Bedding, made right here in West Virginia. Double-sided design and mattress you can flip and rotate for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop putting off your search for a good night's rest and visit Delano's. See for yourself what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Baldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Baldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Baldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Baldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us, and nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Need a lift? Get back on your feet with a lift chair from Delano's Furniture. Recline, lay flat, massage, lift. Delano's has a huge selection from top name brands and will even give it a lift home with immediate delivery. Delano's Furniture.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Some things are just not made the way they used to be made. Sometimes that's a good thing. But when it comes to your next mattress, wouldn't you want a bed that has stood the test of time? Imperial Bedding, made right here in West Virginia. Double-sided design and mattress you can flip and rotate for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop putting off your search for a good night's rest and visit Delano's. See for yourself what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Baldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Baldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Baldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Baldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us, and nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Need a lift? Get back on your feet with a lift chair from Delano's Furniture. Recline, lay flat, massage, lift. Delano's has a huge selection from top name brands and will even give it a lift home with immediate delivery. Delano's Furniture.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Some things are just not made the way they used to be made. Sometimes that's a good thing. But when it comes to your next mattress, wouldn't you want a bed that has stood the test of time? Imperial Bedding, made right here in West Virginia. Double-sided design and mattress you can flip and rotate for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop putting off your search for a good night's rest and visit Delano's. See for yourself what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Baldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Baldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Baldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Baldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us, and nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Need a lift? Get back on your feet with a lift chair from Delano's Furniture. Recline, lay flat, massage, lift. Delano's has a huge selection from top name brands and will even give it a lift home with immediate delivery. Delano's Furniture.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds. Customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
The Polar Bears from Fairmont Senior posing their will on our Preston Knights 41-3 as we look at the Preston High Band recognizing the seniors tonight, I believe, or all the band members. Beautiful night for football and really looking forward to seeing this Preston Knight team, Alex, grow. Hi, I'm Kent Fultz. Alex Rocha with me here, the Brazilian leg. Good to have you, Alex. But the Preston Knights working on that downfield passing game.
Yes, they showed us so far that, they can pass the ball. I mean, they tried to run. Of course, the run was no work because those workhorses there, on the line for Fairmont Senior just wouldn't let nothing go through them. But anyway, they made up some great passes. I mean, Hayes, he came out big. Big for us. He had a couple of great long catches. For nice gains. So we know we can pass against these guys.
Yeah, Smittle, I think you're talking about. But Smittle really testing that Fairmont Senior secondary and made several great grabs as we shown ability to do that. Nothing doing in the interior as Fairmont Seniors clearly dominating the line of scrimmage. So we're getting Manko out on the edge, seeing some wildcat by Likens, trying to make something happen. You got to keep trying to run the ball. You can't stop. You got to do it. And Preston, Coach Deep knows that hey, we've got to work on this run game. Has lost 2 of our really stalwarts on the line in Huggins and Miller out for the season. And that was a big blow. But these Knights on the line that we have, they're fighting, scrapping, showing some improvement as they go along here. And the Knights are not giving up.
And also, remember that after tonight, the Knights are going to travel to Robert C Byrd. That's the 20th. We're going to play away, and that's decent team also. Like I said, like you said earlier, I mean, just everybody in our schedule, I mean, they're no gimmies. These guys have to fight for every yard, for every touchdown that we can get.
For sure.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, after that, the 26, we're going to have we call it the Buckwheat Bowl here at Knight Stadium. And that game is hopefully Kent and I can be here to do that at 4:30 in the afternoon. We'll see what happens. But
yeah, we may have furniture to deliver.
I believe that they
if you don't know, Alex and I, we work together. And man, it takes everything I can to get up here after working all day with you. And now I got to spend the evening with you. I'm just kidding.
I almost feel like we're married or something.
Good. Well, you're a good friend. I appreciate you setting in, and it kind of threw you in the fire here a couple weeks ago, and you're doing a fantastic job. Appreciate you. And we will be here for the Buckwheat Bowl, and that's against who? Who are we playing?
We playing East Fairmont.
All right. Yeah, loaded schedule as we go over. Gee, man, Woodrow Wilson, East Fairmont, RCB, Bridgeport, University. Then we end the season, Buckhannon, Upshur, and Philip Barber. And I think those are home games or away. One's home, one's away. So, long season to go. Building a program here at Preston. And Coach Deep's got the program going, got a great staff, contingent of coaches here that give their time and effort. And I can't stress enough what a sacrifice it takes to coach to do this. And geez, these guys give up their afternoons, give up their Saturdays, Fridays sometimes. And, hats off to the coaches on both sides.
Yes, and we appreciate that because obviously I'm sure viewers out there don't know this, but Kent and myself, we didn't do high school level. I never done high school level, but I've done youth league, I've done junior high, basketball, football, and I'm telling you, it takes a lot of your time. So these guys do a great job, and their dedication to these kids means a lot.
Yeah, and you got to have thick skin. Because it doesn't matter the level. Everybody wants to win. It always don't happen that way, and it looks easy. Why don't he do this? Why don't he do that? Well, be there. You might understand what coaches go through, and when you don't have huge numbers, and you're kind of like Preston County is a big county, like I said before. Spread out, so it's hard to get kids to commit because man, it takes so much of their time. They have a 30, sometimes 45-minute bus ride home, so it takes a lot. But we love our Knights, and we're so glad you joined us here tonight. Mountain Digital Hometown TV. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us and helps us bring you great things here in Preston County. All right, we're getting ready for second half action here at Knight Stadium. Polar Bears from Fairmont up 41-3 on our Knights. As we take a look at the Polar Bears across the way, big numbers, lots of depth, lots of speed, lots of size. And number 55 comes out with Cody Smith. And let's just talk about number 55 for the Polar Bears. That's Trevor Bigelow, and he's an all-state selection a year ago and back to help the Knights, a senior, or the Polar Bears, and he is a senior. As they have a little discussion out there at midfield. What a beautiful shot. Thanks to our camera crew, our Tri-State Productions. And as you take a look at the student section there, what a great turnout from the students. And they've been faithful coming out, supporting their Knights.
And they know that they're on camera. They can see that drone.
Yeah, and Danny Sims has run the drone tonight, doing a great job at that. Now, I haven't seen it in the air. Have you seen it?
I've seen it a few times.
Have you?
Yes. It's over there by the scoreboard right there flying. See it?
Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay. Dan Sims on the drone.
And while I got this, a few seconds here, Kent, a little trivia for you. 2020, do you know who was the referee of the year for West Virginia?
The WVSSAC
Referee?
Ref of the Year.
Yes.
He's got Preston County ties. Big deal. And that's another job that takes thick skin. Let me tell you, you talk about a thankless job.
Absolutely, because every call you make is never right.
No, it's never right, and you're the bad guy. And the answer to that trivia, we're going to give it now, or we're going to wait?
We'll leave it out there to see if somebody want to.
Okay, so who was I think he's the only referee from Preston County to ever get the WVSSAC Referee of the Year. And he's a good friend of ours, and we're going to tell you here in a minute who that is. All right, we're getting ready for second half action here at Knight Stadium. Great night for football. Fall is in the air, my favorite time of year. As Turner gets ready to boot this one off, as Polar Bears will start possession this second half. Pooches it. Reverse. Swallowed up by the Knights. Good stick there. Good tackle by Likens. As the Polar Bears take over, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now let's see what Fairmont Senior has in mind here, as they got a commanding 41-3 lead. As they trip out.
Polar Bear will start at the 37-yard line.
Oh, 37, sorry. Okay, so trips out, H-back, slot, wide, Whitehair. Looks. Going for it all. They're going to call pass interference. And boy, got kind of tangled up with each other, and it just depends on if.
It depends if he looks back for the ball.
If he's looking back for the ball.
Yeah, that's not a pass interference if he's looking back.
Let's see what they do here. Yeah, they're going to call pass interference. I believe that's on Strasser, Aiden. Polar Bears take over, 48-yard line. Whitehair looks, still going to the air, out to the flat. Dancing and weaving is Damian Johnson. Damani Johnson, little flip out by Whitehair. And they pick up positive yardage, 2nd and 5. Pistol formation. Trips right. Whitehair still airing it out. Are the Polar Bears lots of time. Whitehair keeps it. He's going to pick up the first down. Great coverage by the Knights on that, Alex. Geez, we had everybody hit all day long. Couldn't find anyone.
I count at least 10 seconds before he decided to say, you know what, I'll get the first down and go out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know, but he had a lot of time and couldn't find anybody, so hats off to the secondary. Brings up first down. 6:51. Third quarter action here at Knight Stadium. Pistol, Whitehair. Looks, has a man. Down about the 25-yard line. Man, he's got a nice ball. He can really whip it out as he completes it to Martin on that far side. So pick up positive, first down. Polar Bears. Whitehair again to the air. Hit hard, drove down. That was Johnson on the reception. Gets it down about the 5-yard line. And let's call it it's about the 7-yard line, I believe. So Polar Bears moving, going to the air, still working on their passing game. And they want to put this game away right now. Whitehair pistol. Stacks to the right. Whitehair looking. Has a man. And that's a touchdown. Polar Bears. And that's Dinger, the All-Stater. As we watch again here. Whitehair look. Great composure. Dinger wide open. Just did a bench route there. Real cut, sharp cut to the sideline. Wide open. Touchdown, Polar Bears, 47-3 over the Knights. Peschel kicks up good. Polar Bears, 48-3. Late flag, and tempers erupt down there. And we've got a bit of a skirmish here, and it's just getting out of hand. The coaches got to get involved. Multiple flags. A coach goes down. And my goodness. Don't know what happened there. A bit of frustration.
We don't need this.
It happens. It happens. It's not a good sight. Never a good thing. And hopefully these guys can make amends to each other before this game ends, and let's not do this again. But you got young men with lots of energy out there banging around, and sometimes it just happens. As the officials get control of this, and I think they're just going to call it offset, I would imagine.
Yeah, there was just so many players involved. The right thing to do here, even though it's an ugly thing to see, we don't want to see this, but like you said, emotions are running high. We get it, but it shouldn't happen. But
it does. No harm, no foul there. So lots of laundry down there on the 20-yard line. I mean, there's flags called on everybody.
Oh, that is a load of laundry down there.
Yeah, it's going to be offset. I'm sure they're going to say, hey, let's just there's no one to blame here unless someone blatantly did something to begin with. You do, and you played football. I played, how it goes. You get in. I remember one time some guy was hooked. He was hooked to my shoulder pad. I thought he was in my face.
Right.
I was like, by God, he's man, I'm hooked to your shoulder. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be a tough guy.
Right.
He was smaller than me, of course.
But it doesn't matter. But when a game like this, something like this happen, you think the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. It's just one of those things that happen.
Right.
So yeah, you.
Well, like you said just a few seconds ago, hey, let's bygones be bygones. Just forget about it. Let's play game. Let's play. And that's all you got to do.
It's going to happen. It happens in practice amongst teammates. My goodness.
Absolutely. That's right.
Happens at the college level, pro level. It just, you're out there banging around. And man, it's a physical, violent sport. It's going to happen. So let's just not let it happen again. It can get real ugly real quick. So 6:07, Polar Bears 48, Preston Knights 3, and the referees are still trying to work this out.
Well, it's just, like we just said, there's so much laundry out there on the field that that referee saw this, that referee saw that. It's just.
Yeah. It's almost got to be offset. They just got to call this unless someone did something grievous at one point that you have to call. But the most part, it's boys will be boys here. Let's just move on. Get this game rolling. Still working things out. So next week, Alex, we travel on the road. Had 3 home games here this year. So far, 3 straight home games.
Yes, and next week, the Preston High is going to travel to see Robert C Byrd.
Yep, RCB in Clarksburg. So I'm sure a lot of Preston fans will travel out that way. They got a nice stadium there in Clarksburg. A very nice high school, one of the cleanest high schools I've ever been to. I mean, you eat off the floor. They take pride in that school and do a nice job with their sports programs down there. And like I said, all these schools, you think about all these schools that we play, almost all of them, players are 10 minutes from the school. Man, that makes a huge difference when it comes to player turnout, player workouts. When you live 30 minutes away, 45, that's a little harder for a young kid to get out. So not making excuses necessarily for Preston, but just to understand the part of the culture that somehow has to be rectified, and we got to get kids excited, get more numbers out. That's what we really need. It's not that we're inferior people or inferior athletes. It's just we don't have all the numbers we need. So that being said, got a gauntlet of schedule. RCB, East Fairmont's at home. That's the Buckwheat Bowl at 4:30 on a Thursday. So please come out and join us for the Buckwheat Bowl and that is the 26th, first day of the Buckwheat Festival. Wonderful tradition. I remember when they had it at the old Kingwood or Central Preston High School, the Buckwheat Bowl. My brother played in it, and it was kind of neat because it was right there at the fairgrounds. And you go over and watch a football game and go back and ride a ride or whatever. So it was kind of a neat atmosphere. And same thing here, we're trying to build that back and have that Buckwheat Bowl on a Thursday. And that should be it.
Back then, if I remember, the game in the stadium was so close, you could just walk across the street to get yourself something to eat.
Yeah, it was right there at the school right across from the fairgrounds. So, yeah, it was a really neat atmosphere. So they're still working things out, and I just think this is a lot to do about nothing, to be honest with you. We need to move on. And Coach Deep is trying to figure out it may be some ejections here because the referee down there is writing numbers and names, and Coach Deep is pleading his cause. And generally when they start writing numbers and names, that's not good. There might be some ejections here. Maybe for both sides, I'm not sure. And you never know what happened at the bottom of that pile. I mean, someone did something bad, someone just misunderstanding. Like I said, it's happened to me before and can happen.
Yes, misunderstandings does happen. You know, sometimes, yeah, it was a misunderstanding. I'm sorry, I overreacted. I thought it was this, but it was that. So you never know.
Yeah, they're trying to sort that out. Big lull in the game here. Big, lots of time to figure this out. All right, back to our trivia question. Who was, I believe, the only referee that was referee of the year for the WVSSAC? Who was it, Alex?
I believe there was a good friend of ours, Mr. Steve Dalton.
Yes, it was. You're correct. Ding, ding, ding. Steve Dalton. He is a fine. I watched him do the state tournament one year, and man, I was really proud of him, the way he helped his composure. He's always been that way. He doesn't let people get him rattled. He don't argue with people. Very, he'll warn a player nicely, and then when the hammer has to fall, he'll do it. But very fine man, very fine referee. We're happy to have him.
Yes, again, to add what you just said, when I coach junior high basketball at East Preston and also the youth league in Terre Haute, he refereed footballs and some of our basketball games, and I never had a problem with him. He's super polite, such a nice guy. We're blessed to have him as a referee. Yeah,
he's one of the referees. He doesn't affect the outcome. He is there to keep things under control and to referee the game, and to keep some refs really make it different. They really want to control the game, I think, the way it seems. But yeah, he does a wonderful job. Blessed to have him. Shout out to Steve.
I remember a couple of games that he ref. I think it was basketball, Kent, and he made a couple of calls that I was never the type to get in the referee's face and try to make them look bad.
Right.
You don't do that. But I came to him and said, come on, Dalton. What kind of call was that? Then afterwards, he came to me and said, you know what? You were right.
Oh, see, that takes a lot.
Right. He said, I made a mistake. I said, that's all right. I just want to make sure you knew.
Yeah. Told you. So, yeah. Well, no, that is good. You can admit, hey, I was wrong, and go on. And
right. Because we're humans. He's going to make mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on. We all make mistakes.
There's a lot of mistakes to be made refereeing, yes, sir. And so we're still trying to figure out what or who or what's going to happen here. I don't know if anyone's going to get ejected, or I would hate to see that happen because it didn't look. I don't know that we will. Okay. Personal foul against Preston. He's ejected someone. Personal foul against Fairmont Senior. He's ejected. I'm still not catching who's ejected, but again, Fairmont Senior, he's ejected. So kicked several players, don't know who, but 2 or 3 guys are out.
Well, hopefully we'll try to, since that he didn't give out any names or numbers, hopefully we can catch that.
We'll try to sort that out. He just held up his fingers with the numbers, and we could not catch it. Okay, after all that, wow, 6:07, third quarter.
It looks to me that it was more against them because the ball was placed back at the 25-yard line they're kicking off of, so they initiated it.
So they had more. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so 6:07, 48-3. Fairmont Senior up on the Preston Knights. Line drive kick, fielded. Swallowed up by Fairmont Senior. All right, so the Knights will take over here. 1st and 10. About the 34-yard line.
Jenkins, number 36 for the Knights, returned that.
All right, still in that Wildcat. I think that Manco is out, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen him. Don't know what's going on here with him, but evidently
I would that'll be my guess. If this, for me, I think Manco's okay. They're just trying to keep him healthy and get just get some other players more experience.
Do you see him down on the sidelines?
I'm trying to see. I've been looking to see if I can see him.
Not sure of the story there, but for the last 2 series, we've been running the Wildcat with Likens. Don't really have an answer at backup for Manco. And the Knights are going to march out on the field. It's 1st and 10. Ball sits about the 34-yard line. Likens keeper, nothing doing. That's not going to be there. Hate to say it, but that's just, there's too much up front with without a passing threat, just run it up the gut. But what choice do you have at this point? As Manco is not in the game, I can't even find him on the field. So we wish him well, whatever the situation might be. 2nd and 10, turning clock. And third quarter, if the score is more, speaking of Steve Dalton, he pointed this out to us, if the score, I didn't know this rule change, third quarter, if it's a 41-point lead or more, the clock doesn't stop. They continue to churn that clock. Likens, nothing doing. Yeah, we don't have anything at quarterback right now, and Likens is a good athlete, great running back, but he's not a quarterback, and he's playing that wildcat as he comes off. And I'm still not sure who got ejected. I don't see, and I'm certain that was ejections, was it not?
The way the signal, it was ejections, yes.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of them. So
yeah, they definitely. The signal was that one player for sure for Preston was ejected, and 2 players for the Polar Bears was ejected.
All right, Likens throws it, screen pass. Smith got some space up to about the 38-yard line. Goes Smith. Hey, that was a nice little pass by Likens. He can throw that ball a little bit. 4th and 13. The Knights are going to punt away. And doesn't look like Fairmont Senior yet. They drop a guy back now. As the Knights will punt it away. 4th and 7. Rapchak back to receive this punt. Cleanly, he takes it. Reverses field. Here he comes up the left sideline. Nice wrap up by Smith.
We got a flag back at the 35-yard line. Might be holding on the Polar Bears.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to set them back. Great tackle by Smith as he shows you he can go both ways. A good friend of ours, Bob Lance, thank you, just texted us. Number 12 from Preston got ejected. And there's 2 players from Fairmont that got ejected. So the Polar Bears go way back. So Petticord is the player that got ejected for Preston. And he'll learn from that. No big, it's not a good thing, but he'll learn. Keep your cool. 2 players unknown from Fairmont are out of the game. So we don't like to see that stuff. It's over and done with. Let's play some ball. 2 minutes and 30 seconds and counting. 1st and 10, Fairmont Senior. Preston showing pressure. They bring it. That, boy, off tackle. Boy, good job. Good wrap up by Cole Turner, as it looked like there was a lot of daylight on that side, like there's been all night. And Turner really closed in and made the tackle, and he's hobbled. He's coming off the field. And he's another guy that's been bit by the injury bug.
Yeah, he closed that gap quick.
Great job. He's got a little bit of something going on there with his foot. He's had blister problems, and that might sound like a little thing, but man, if you've ever had blisters, as an athlete especially, because you got sweat in there and it's just making that blister worse and worse. There's nothing you can do except stay off of it, let it heal. It just keeps getting bigger and hurts more and more as time goes on. Handoff. Here he comes. Got some space, almost tripped up across the 50. And that was Moore on the run for the Polar Bears. Amos on the tackle for the Knights. Sorry. No, I'm sorry, Reed Davis. Reed Davis made that tackle. Another good youngster coming up for the Preston Knights. And I tell you something, Fairmont Senior is going to let this trickle down. 40 seconds and counting. Third. Fly sweep. Speedy youngster across. More of a handoff in the backfield, not really a fly sweep, but that was Wagner on the run. Another senior. And you look down their roster, Alex, senior, 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 junior. So they're going to have a little bit of a job to do next year, the Polar Bears. And but, you know, they've got a great youth program up there, a great high school or junior high program, and they seem to just reload. But you lose seniors, you lose a lot because these youngsters got to learn to play the game. And the end of third quarter play. We want to thank our major sponsors. Prodigy, fiber to the home, a Preston County owned company. Lightning fast service, lightning fast speed internet. And Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital, Vandalia Health Network. Your health care close to home. You don't have to travel to get top-notch health care. Preston Memorial Hospital. And Shop and Save, the fine local people at Shop and Save with stores in Reedsville, Kingwood, and Terrata, and the new store going up in Oakland, Maryland. Shop and Save, the best deli you'll find. Thank you, major sponsors. We appreciate you folks. And we appreciate everyone out there watching us tonight, listening in. And please like and subscribe. Helps our channel. Helps our business. It helps us bring more quality programming to everyone out there. All right, so beginning of the fourth quarter, 48-3, Fairmont Senior. Preston's showing that they do not give up, still fighting hard, as the Polar Bears have a commanding lead in this game. Man, they have the ball at the 39-yard line. Got a backup quarterback in for, lots of backups in for the Polar Bears. Number 16, Trotta, barks out the signals. And he hands off to Grayson Dinger around the left side for a nice pickup.
That was enough for a first down.
And I think he is probably the brother to the other Dinger, number 10, and he's a 5'9", 170-pound freshman. So Coach Byrd is getting some of his young guys in there to get some playing time.
Well, and like I said earlier, Kent, at this point in the game, that's what the Knights should be doing. You know, get some of their young players in there, get some reps.
And they are. They're getting some of their guys in. Wrapped up, tackled, backfield, sacked. Just shot the middle. Caden Bakedel coming up with that big tackle. Great job. And hey, glad to have him. He's one of the basketball players that came over and decided. And when I say basketball player, a lot of kids play two ways. Well, traditionally, these guys have not, but they decided they want to come out and help the program. And Caden Bakedel will put his fan in the face. I'm telling you, that boy, he'll be a good football player because the way he plays, he's just aggressive. 2nd and 20. There he goes, 23, crossed, up down to the 15. And that was Moore on the run. Yeah, we got a lot of young guys in there, Alex, and playing and getting some time. some undersized guys even, so that's good to see. I keep taking the roster from you, don't I?
Yes, you are.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You still have it.
All right, so Polar Bears, 1st and 10. Quarterback keep around the end. Cuts it back, swallowed up, nothing doing. Loose ball. Polar Bears retain possession. 4:56 and counting. 4th quarter action. 43-3. Polar Bears in demand.
Tackle made by number 7, Ethan Lincoln.
Control of this game has the Polar Bears.
Yeah, you got to remember, my hats go off to the Preston. I mean, yeah, they only got 3 points in the game, but they're playing against state champions. I mean, these guys won the championship last year, so this is something to say about those guys.
Yeah, they're loaded. They're not only state champions, but they're gonna put their hat in to repeat, and this time at AAA. Loses the ball, recovered by Knights.
And the Preston High got it back.
Great job of these youngsters out there flying to the ball. And that was Doman on the recovery of the fumble.
Great heads-up play. He kind of lost the ball as he was running. He just pounced on it, and got it back for the Knights.
Yeah, we got a lot of youngsters in there. They're flying to the ball, excited.
Well, they're hungry. They want to play ball. That's what they want.
And the coaches are real happy to see Bucky Forbes put his arm around Doman. Very proud of him. You work with these guys every day, and you see the ups and the downs, and boy, your heart just overflows when you see them do something good. Because sometimes as a coach, you get exasperated. You tell a kid, you tell them over and over again. They just don't seem to get it, and then it clicks, and they start performing, and you're so happy for them because you develop a love and an understanding for them. Lycan still in that Wildcat, bounces it out, churning across the 20. Three minutes and 30 seconds. We want to thank you once again for joining us, being here. Like and subscribe so we can bring you more entertainment, more value here. Good programming. We want to thank our production crew, Mountain Digital, Hometown TV, Tri-State Production. All the hard work they do. Beautiful shots tonight by the crew. Smith in at quarterback. He gives on the read. I like to see Smith in there because you gotta build some experience here at that quarterback spot. If Manko returns, we still don't know what's going on with him. So we wish him well. Hope nothing happened.
No, I don't think anything happened to him. I think a coach's decision to say, hey, buddy, I'm sorry. Look at the score. Let's give this guy some experience, which that, to me.
Well, I just don't see him. I don't see him anywhere.
I've been looking. I haven't seen him either.
Now, I think he might be in dress clothes. I think he is. He is on the sideline, dress clothes. So something's happened to him. Smith keeps it, spinning around, breaks free, down the middle, holds onto the ball, drugged down at the 33-yard line is Smith. Nice run by Smith.
And that was enough for a first down.
Like to see him get some experience at that quarterback position like that. So good job, Smith. First down, Knights. Again, something to build on. The passing game shown great signs, of really becoming a force, something we can rely on, something we can test the defense on, open up the run game. Like to see that. And Smith in at quarterback, in the shotgun. Slot in motion. Fly sweep, loses the ball, miscommunication And that is a read option there on that fly sweep. And wow, you just can't have that because the fly man just kept running like he didn't even know he lost the ball.
He wasn't expected to get the ball.
And that's something that, you know, Smith hasn't had the reps, obviously, so you're going to have miscommunication. And that fly sweep, again, he puts it in the belly, he looks at the end, gives it. If it's not there, if the end crashes, he keeps it around the other side. So miscommunication there, and that's a hard handoff because you got to put that ball in the belly, and you got to jerk it out, and it's got to be a communication thing there and a feel. Is he giving me this or is he pulling it? So miscommunication there. Smith was going to hand it off, and the fly sweep guy, which I didn't catch his number, didn't realize that because he kept running.
Well, like I said, it's just lack of, experience, and that's what they were there for, to get experience.
And Fairmont Senior going to take a knee, and that's going to just about do us here at Knight Stadium. We thank you guys for joining us, all that's tuned in tonight, as we got one more snap to take here to end this ball game. That being said, Polar Bears prevail 48-3 over the Preston Knights as they walk across the field to shake hands. And I hope we can make amends here for that little bit of misunderstanding, we're going to call it, that happened earlier in the game.
Let's call it that.
And the coaches will work on that, both sides. I know these guys don't want these kids fighting. They'll work on this. They'll say, guys, you got to keep your head.
Right.
Okay, because it could cost you a ball game.
Right.
Plus someone get hurt, so it's not a good thing. Thank you, Alex, for joining me tonight. And I'll see you back here at the Buckwheat Bowl.
Well, let's hope that our schedule allows us to do that.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
We'll see what we can do to do that.
We'll talk to the boss, see if we can get off that night.
I think I'm gonna say, hey boss, we have a really important ball game to do. Is the Buckwheat Bowl, so we gotta take care of this.
All right, any last words, Alex, before we head out?
No, I just want to say that the guys played a great game, and I want to wish everybody a safe weekend. And with that, I'll sign off.
All right, thank you all for joining us, and we want to thank our crew: Terry Cochran, Steve Blake. We want to thank Brad, the Hitman Hart, standing next to us, keeping us straight up here in the booth. John McGettigan and Terry Cochran run the RoboCams. He's producing, he's coordinating, he's doing it all. Danny Sims running the drones. And Denise, we thank you for all you do. And we thank Steve Blake, and we thank Matt and Digital Hometown TV and Tri-State Productions. Until next time at the Buckwheat Bowl, I'm Kent Foltz, Alex Rocha, signing off.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Some things are just not made the way they used to be made. Sometimes that's a good thing. But when it comes to your next mattress, wouldn't you want a bed that has stood the test of time? Imperial Bedding, made right here in West Virginia. Double-sided design and mattress you can flip and rotate for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop putting off your search for a good night's rest and visit Delano's. See for yourself what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Baldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Baldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Baldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Baldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us, and nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Need a lift? Get back on your feet with a lift chair from Delano's Furniture. Recline, lay flat, massage, lift. Delano's has a huge selection from top name brands and will even give it a lift home with immediate delivery. Delano's Furniture.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds. Customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Some things are just not made the way they used to be made. Sometimes that's a good thing. But when it comes to your next mattress, wouldn't you want a bed that has stood the test of time? Imperial Bedding, made right here in West Virginia. Double-sided design and mattress you can flip and rotate for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop putting off your search for a good night's rest and visit Delano's. See for yourself what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Baldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Baldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Baldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Baldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us, and nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Need a lift? Get back on your feet with a lift chair from Delano's Furniture. Recline, lay flat, massage, lift. Delano's has a huge selection from top name brands and will even give it a lift home with immediate delivery. Delano's Furniture.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds. Customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer